Have you ever woken up from a dream and for a second, it felt so real you couldn't tell it apart from reality? Now, imagine that feeling stretching on for days, weeks, even years. Imagine waking up one morning with a whole new set of memories of a life you never lived, a family you never met, and skills you never learned. This isn't the plot of a sci-fi movie. It's the unbelievable true story of Naomi Jacobs. One morning in 2008, Naomi, a 32-year-old single mother, went to sleep in her home in Manchester. When she woke up, she was terrified. The world around her felt alien. She didn't recognize her own home, her own face in the mirror, or even her own 10-year-old son, Leo. In her mind, she was a 15-year-old schoolgirl living in 1992, getting ready for her exams. She remembered her childhood home, her school friends, even the posters on her bedroom wall. But everything after the age of 15 was a complete blank. Can you even begin to imagine the sheer terror? To her, it was as if she'd time traveled 17 years into the future. Mobile phones, the internet, Google, all of it was brand new and frightening technology. She looked at her hands, the hands of a grown woman, and couldn't understand what had happened. Her own son, Leo, was a stranger to her. She had no memory of giving birth, of raising him, of the bond they shared. All she saw was a young boy calling her Mom. Doctors were baffled. Naomi was diagnosed with a rare and severe form of amnesia called transient global amnesia, triggered by overwhelming stress. But what made her case so unique was the content of her amnesia. She hadn't just forgotten her past. Her mind had completely reverted to an earlier version of herself. It was as if her consciousness had been rebooted to a previous save point, deleting 17 years of life experience, both good and bad. The journey that followed was extraordinary. Guided by her journals, which she had thankfully kept since she was a teenager, and with the patient help of her family and friends, Naomi had to relearn her own life. It was like watching a movie of someone else's existence and being told, "This is you." She had to learn to be a mother to a son she didn't remember. She had to navigate a world that had changed dramatically from the 1990s she remembered. Slowly, painstakingly, she began to piece things together. She learned about her past relationships, the challenges she'd faced, and the person she had become. It was an emotional roller coaster. She discovered things about her adult self that her teenage self would have never understood. It was a second chance to get to know herself, but from a completely different perspective. The most incredible part of this story is the relationship she rebuilt with her son, Leo. While she didn't have the memories, the maternal instinct, that deep-seated love was still there. She had to fall in love with her son all over again, and their bond became even stronger through this bizarre and challenging experience. It proved that some connections go deeper than conscious memory. After 8 long weeks, as suddenly as they had vanished, her memories started to return. It wasn't a sudden flash, but more like a slow, trickling stream. A sight, a sound, or a smell would trigger a fragment of a memory, and slowly, the puzzle of her life began to reassemble itself. Today, Naomi has most of her memories back and has even written a book about her experience. Titled Forgotten, Naomi's story makes us question the very nature of identity. Are we just the sum of our memories? If you lost them, would you still be you? It's a fascinating and slightly terrifying thought. What do you think? If you woke up tomorrow with memories from 15 years ago, how do you think you would cope? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I'm really curious to hear what you all have to say. Thanks for watching this incredible story with me. If you found it as fascinating as I did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more unbelievable true stories. See you in the next video.